me hither. Cry out my illustrious name. What trinkets lie veiled within this desolate plain? Destiny has brought me hither. Ha! Cry out my illustrious name. Cry out my illustrious name.
talking about, but as I just cut the intro, because I did my usual hello everybody and dumb shit when this isn't really the start of the episode, since I will put in me getting all of the flowers and the lost energy blocks at the very start. There were actually like 18, 19 of these things, but you only really need 12 of them. You get like 3 more during the quest. Also, yes, I know, this thing, apparently I didn't do anything with it. I'm doing that later, though. I'm focusing on Sumeru here. Anyway, we have the Sumeru Rounds, and also, funny thing, yesterday when I was looking after all the Dendroculuses, my party felt a little weak in the health department and everything. I thought it was the Withering Zones putting me down and stuff. But no, I actually forgot to mess with the artifacts yesterday. They had basically, Zhongling had they just all had weak ones on. They didn't have the main ones that I actually use. So they were kind of weak as hell yesterday. Yeah, they were. I saw that and was like, wow. Good thing I was really only looking for Dendroculuses. But yeah. Also, 110 Dendroculuses is not the true amount of Dendroculuses. There is 271 Dendroculuses in total. The rest of it comes out in the desert. All out here. And yeah, that's some bullshit. I don't like it when I can't get them all, but I mean, if I finish off one half, then good. I've marked these areas because these areas actually have to do with quests. Like this whole area, the reason this isn't opened up is because of a quest. Why this dumb section isn't opened up is because of a quest. Which is pretty much the same for everything in Sumeru. Like, we don't have reputation yet. I don't even have daily commissions here yet. You know, walked off areas. And basically a shit ton of world quests, of course. This domain I can't get yet. There's obviously more teleport stones somewhere that unlock through the story. What else can I think of that is locked off because of the story? Of course, the event, because I have to do the story. Yeah, that's about it. So much is walked behind the story this time, when in Inizuma, I could do my daily commissions, I could do my reputation, I could do whatever I wanted over there. Except, yeah, some areas were walked because I had to do side quests, though. But nothing was really walked because of the main story. Sumeru is really like, you need to do the main story to even grasp what's going on around here or do anything, so I'm going to try and pay attention to the future areas, because I have a feeling Snezhnaya, yeah, that place is probably going to be complete just story lock before you can do anything. But anyway, if you're wondering about these are the things with some the robots that have to do with lost energy blocks. Also, looking for Dendroculuses here is hell. I hate looking for Dendroculus in Sumeru. It is actually the worst thing possible. Reason being, because in Mondstadt, it's mostly just flat land, some hills here, mountain over there, and stuff like that. And then for Dragonspine, you know, it wasn't that hard. Actually, I can't speak on Dragonspine because, I mean, we had the tree that gave us stuff. I just don't know how I found everything in Dragonspine so easily, to be honest. It's not hard to find anything in Dragonspine. Liyue, I mean, you get the gist of Liyue. It's not just ground, it's practically just mountains. least in this area, and then you're mostly good around here. It wasn't that hard to find things in Wii. In Inizuma, that's Inkonomiya. In Inizuma, it wasn't that hard to find the Electroculuses. And, you know, any I did miss was probably because they were blocked off because the Electrogama needed to go up. But here in Sumeru, it's a headache to do, cause like I gotta be on ground level down here, then I gotta get up here on the little hills, then I gotta get on the mountain, then I gotta get to the top of the trees, and that's hours of searching one little section. And yeah, a lot of it again is blocked off. I just did not like looking for these in Sumeru, and even the interactive map, the pictures, did not help. Because for one, I hardly remember where I went when I was going 5 different ways in this one area. So I hardly remembered any of the locations. So instead I watched a 1-hour video and just skimmed through what I definitely remember picking up and didn't. So the ones that led to quests or were blocked off under a cave where something couldn't move, this is what I came out with. There are 15 Dendroculuses that I am missing that go up to 108. They say 110. They all seem to be blocked by quests, and the video only showed 108 anyway. So you know what? If I'm just 2 off, I'm probably just not going to worry about it. If I forever stay 2 off after the desert, then I know there's 2 all the way in this fucking place. So anyway, enough talking. Let's get those Sumeru Rounds done with. I'm also back to Animoamine, thank God. I was getting a little tired of Dendroamine because I'm not that strong when I'm in Dendro. I mean, Dendro was okay to play with for a while, but I don't need to be in Dendro anymore right now. Also, the game had an update earlier where it just was fixing some bugs. It kind of surprised me. They never update the game like that. Anyway, rounds. I'll just go around the outskirts, or she's talking, you think? I don't know. I'll just go around the outskirts, and I promise not to break the rules and head inside, alright? As both a researcher and a doctor, I don't recommend that you go there. There used to be a hospital that the Academia used to study Elzar. Entry to its ruins is prohibited now. I study history, so I know all about that. I just think that I'll discover something if I can actually visit the place. Based on the record, no effective method of treatment for Elzar has been found yet, and the hospital's ruins were sealed up. Even people from Auto Village that is just nearby rarely go there. I don't see the need to risk breaking the Academia's orders just to satisfy groundless curiosity. I really can't win an argument against you. You medical people are just too careful.
What? So he's not at the hotel?
You're here. Oh, you're not him. Are you waiting for someone? Oh, yes, I am waiting for, I'm waiting for the boss lady's nephew. He really can't hold his alcohol, but he's pretty good at cards. I brought some nice booze to share with him, but he isn't in. What a pity. I was planning to have a look at that funny deck of his. Why do you have to work? There's no time to eat, drink, and play with friends when you're working. Maybe he's tied up. Probably. He does sometimes say, I'm not an idler, buddy. Then he would deal with the affairs of the hotel's business. Drinking alone is really no fun. Not to mention, it's also a waste of delicious grilled meat. Why don't you take it, while it's still fresh? Find a friend to share this with. Don't be like me. Hello, dear. Do you need a place to rest? What is this place? This is the Gilded Journey, and I'm the owner of this hotel. Don't worry, I won't demand an exorbitant price just because I own the only hotel in the Caravan Ribbit. So please, be at rest, or at ease. Of course, you can also rent a room from a local or a traveling researcher around here, but because this place is a pit stop, the people that come here, it's a mixed bag. So keep your eyes wide open when you're selecting a place to stay. Thank you for your kind reminder. Think nothing of it. Traveling is physically demanding. The most important things to have on your trip are adequate food and a safe shelter. And these are the least we can do for our guests. Same chicken. I gotta tell you, man, deserts ain't my forte. So when we get there, I don't think I'll have much fun. My friend, can I resupply you here before you venture into the desert? I didn't expect to run into someone from Leeway here. To be honest, I didn't expect to stay here for too long either. My plan was to try my luck in the desert and maybe make some money, but I found out that many had the same idea. It was only after they arrived here that many realized they forgot to bring this, or didn't prepare that. I gave it some thought and decided to do business here in the Caravan Rabat instead, and I specialize in giving adventurers a chance to respire before venturing into the desert. How's business? Besides a mysterious product called Ultra Superior Survival Bundle against Ultimate Sandstorm that occasionally takes some of my business, I'm actually doing well. Luckily, the merchant who sells it is difficult to find and it is very seen, so it doesn't really affect my income. Now that I think about it, I was right to abandon my plan to venture into the desert. With substantial risks come substantial profits, but one should not be blinded by the benefit and overlook the danger, don't you think? My shopping went pretty well this time. I almost brought everything I need. What are you buying? Nothing special, just some daily necessities. I live in a village near the desert. It does have a sufficient supply of underground water, but our supplies are not that sufficient, so I regularly travel to Caravan Rabat to purchase daily necessities. This place is close to the desert and packed with merchants, so it's convenient to buy just about anything here. About Auto Village. If you head toward the western desert from Caravan Rabat, you should pass by Auto Village if you don't stray too far from the path. Life there is simple, and bound by some traditional rules and regulations, but I'm really fond of the unique comforts of a small village that it presents. Everyone in the village is very friendly. It doesn't matter if you're a lost adventurer or an exiled researcher, we're willing to take you in all the same. Of course, you must have no malice toward the village, otherwise prepare to face the wrath of Candace. Candace... Okay. Don't do it. You know everyone was making the jokes about Candace when they revealed her. And for some reason, people are putting Kaya as Candace and Diluc as the redhead dancer girl. I hate those pictures. I guess I'll have to rest around the pit stop once I'm done here. Too bad I can't see that flower again. You are... Hello, I'm a traveling merchant who sells desert specialties. Unfortunately, I only brought a few items with me this time, and they've been blocked. But if you're interested, you can take a look for a moment. What are your best sellers? Ajunaka nuts have been the most in demand lately. Ajunaka nuts are a common crop. What are you doing over there, dog? You don't get on the wall like that. Or a common crop that the people of the desert used to plant. They make pretty good desserts and candy because of their high sugar content. Sweets make people happy, so I guess that's where its popularity comes from. I heard researchers from academia are even trying to find out which type of light produces sweeter nuts. I really look forward to the results. What flower? I mean a girl from here. She is the flower of this place. I only have to look at her smile from a distance and I feel cleansed already. But I heard that she's gone to Sumeru City to look for her lover. What a pity. I don't even know her name. Can we get a playable character that has a love interest already? Like, I gotta be honest with you. The things that get me interested these days, it's gonna be funny or strange to hear. You know, like, we got all our VTubers, and we know how they are. Like, bro, I'm more interested in VTubers who are already in relationships, because it's more wholesome and just refreshing that way. And also, can we just get a playable character that's already, like, in a relationship? Like, man, give me something refreshing and new. The previous adventure failed, but it's not the right time to give up. Now that we have the sponsorship from Mr. Vikram, it's bound to be successful this time. The previous adventure. The last time, the time before, and the time before that. It's always for the traces of the Scarlet King's kin. Oh boy, is this in the desert with the Scarlet Rot? You were here at Caravan Rabat. I presume you have heard of the legend of the Scarlet King among the desert inhabitants. The true god of wisdom in the ancient times who was long forgotten. I don't know if this is true or not, but it sounds like the Scarlet King was a god with many followers, right? So even if the Scarlet King doesn't exist anymore, there could still be some kin left, like a dragon or something. Or perhaps a fox? Ugh, fox? Doesn't seem formidable to me. An adventurer should have high expectations. Let's say dragons, top of all the elemental creatures. Of course, you can get a bigger goal, but better address the actual problem first. Anyways, my first little goal is not to get lost outside Auto Village just yet. The young lady in the village is quite kind, but it'd be embarrassing to trouble her all the time. The young lady? Well, she's a nice person. She's helped me out when I was lost in the desert. When we first met, I was in shambles. She didn't recognize me in my green adventurer suit. She took me back to the village and gave me some food and water after I explained what happened to her. And after that, I bothered her several times. So if you're in danger in the desert, head to Auto Village for help. She has a different color in each eye. You'll know the side of her. So Candace is going to be pretty much like the main person we're going to be talking to in that desert. Mr. Vikram? Yes, a genius Humana researcher. He's very interested in the legends of the Scarlet King and has helped many adventurers. I'm gonna be honest with you, I almost just said Scarlet Rot and without thinking. My adventure this time has been sponsored by him. I'm here helping him look for someone at Caravan Rabat and pass on a message. But the girl he's looking for seemed to have received the Dusk Bird and gone to Sumeru City already. Did I get it wrong? The Dusk Bird. Hey, where'd that lady go? Oh, there she is. She's walking right now. It's funny how you just fight mercenaries out there, and then there's like nice mercenaries just up in here. Hello, are you going to Sumeru City? Do you need a bodyguard? I was the one who escorted Gohar into the city. I don't need one, thanks. Whoa, you're confident. If you're that strong, why don't you join the Emirites? Or Emiites? Emirites? Ermites? Ermites. Or Earmites. Ermites. You have a pretty good wife if you can handle security jobs or escorting cargo. I think Brother Ibak is doing it for our safety, but he always gives us jobs that don't require traveling to the city or facing any danger. I can't deny that it's easy, but it's so boring. Even window shopping and counting hata fruits would be more interesting than these commissions. Gohar? Oh, sorry, I forgot outsiders don't know about Gohar. She's a beautiful lady that everyone in Caravan Rabat likes. Whoever meets her can't help but say a few words of praise to her. It's a pity you can't get to meet her in person. Some weeks ago she received a letter from Duskbird, and then asked me to send her to Sumeru City. It was so much fun. I mean, it was an unforgettable experience. Nice. I'll call it a day and report back to my aunt. Huh? My aunt runs a hotel. There's only one hotel in Caravan Rabat, so it should be easy to find. I used to live in the city with my parents, but I really didn't have a thing for school, and it was annoying to be pushed by them every day, so I came here to work with my aunt. I learned a lot with her, and I'm getting more skilled at bargaining with vendors than ever. This is something you'll learn from the Akasha terminal. Are you heading back? Not now. I just passed the camp of the Eremites, and he was not there. Maybe he went to the hotel looking for me to... I just passed the camp of the Eremites, and he was not there. Maybe he went to the hotel looking for me for a drink. To be honest, most Sumeru people like to drink, but I'm not used to alcohol. I would feel dizzy after just half a glass. But it'd be a lack of decorum to refuse an Eremite. He often invites me for a drink, and I should care about his feelings. I'll just stay out of his sight for now. Every result has a reason, and every reason has a consequence. Was it too difficult to understand? It's fine. That's what everyone thinks. You're not the first, and definitely not the last. It's just like my research. It doesn't matter if I think forward or go backward. The possibilities are always infinite. You're carrying out research here? Knowledge does not change with locale, and locale does not change with knowledge. Rainforest and desert, permit and prohibition. Wisdom and ignorance, life and death. Everything in the world is just like that. Sounds reasonable, but doesn't quite make sense in the meantime. That means you have reached the threshold of wisdom. Good, good. You were clever. Even better than many scholars.
Because things are so. There go.
Hello there. You, not bad. Thanks? No need to thank me. I wasn't praising you. It's just an objective evaluation of your skill. Sometimes the more capable a person is, the more dangerous they are too, right? I may be in charge of the logistics, but I can never be too careful. My sister, Safita, seems to have gone missing again. Or Safi. Are you looking for someone? Yes. Please don't get me wrong. Safi isn't my real sister. It's because we're a very close kin group. So we call each other brother and sister. Our group just received a few new commissions, and one of them really suits her, but she's nowhere to be found. I guess she wandered off again. Why don't you do it yourself? I don't want to be necessary. We're not that short-handed. I'm the leader of the Elamites in Caravan Rivet. It's best if I stay to supervise public safety here and carry out the maintenance of the Wall Assembly. Those are the basic orders from the Academia, and I can deal with them on my own. As for the other commissions, my brothers and sisters can see to them. If all of us can make money, we'll all live happily together. Need my help? It's okay. It's not an emergency. No need to bother anyone else. And she should be able to take care of herself on her own. But you'd better watch yourself. In this place, quite a lot of people come and go, if you know what I mean. You know, your sister is literally just down the road.
Must be maintained.
Hello, how can I help you? Who are you? The Academia sent me here to take charge of overseeing and maintaining the fortification work at the desert's edge. I usually stay in the pit stop. The rainforest is of the utmost importance to the lives of Sumeru's people. We can't allow the desert to erode it. Wall of Samuels are a key defense against the sandstorm. We must protect through thorough and effective defense with it. I don't know where you're going. I hadn't quite finished talking to you, young lady. I don't know why this is the voice I'm just randomly giving to this guy. Anyway, what needs to be done is I want the time of day to change, because I'm tired of looking at the place at nighttime. Have I also mentioned I don't like the battle music in Sumeru? I absolutely don't like the battle music here in Sumeru. I actually just hate it. Like, I don't know, I just don't like the battle music in Sumeru. It's just something that, I don't like. Because I go back to Mondstadt, do my daily commissions, and be like, man, this is a great battle theme, but the one in Sumeru, why does it suck? You can't even walk 2 feet and hear the nice, beautiful, calming music at Sumeru, to then hear the music just be like, that's pretty much how it is. It just raises in volume. And I don't like it. That's all it does is raise in volume. It doesn't sound like it's really doing much of anything. I don't know, I'm probably just bitching. Because I was getting tired of just bumping into constant enemy after enemy while trying to go through the place. Anyway, how to start the rounds in this place? Go top to bottom. Okay. Do you talk? You should. Selling things here is a pursuit of leisure. How's the business going? It's enough to make the ends meet. This is a key area on the river path to Sumeru. So many caravans pass through all year round. But you can travel along the river to Port Ormos, so few merchants would stay here. But it's also a good thing. Fewer merchants, less competition, you know? Greetings. May Western Ward Kusanari bless you. You are... I live in Vimana village, so you'll probably see me around if you visit here often. My elder brother, Banka, may try to stop me, but I think it's fine to tell you that I have... Elazar. Have you heard about this disease in Sumeru? Scales gradually cover the body of the person until they are rendered immobile. I was about to call them the doctors. The doctors recommend that I live in an environment rich of flora because it can alleviate my pain. While there are reasons for this I do not know, I'm sure the blessings of Lesser Lord Kusanali are part of it, right? After all, everything in Sumeru is linked to her after the Greater Lord's departure. Take care of yourself. Thanks, but there's no need to worry. My condition is quite stable now. If I just continue resting as usual, then even I can train and hunt as my brother hopes. My condition shouldn't be too bad. My only regret is probably that I can't go to the city and experience the Sabushis Festival. I heard the Academia isn't holding the Sabushis Festival often as it used to. I may never get to attend one if that goes on. So I'm gonna make a quick guess. He just said something. So we're gonna stay in here. Hopefully he repeats himself. But they keep calling the Dendro Archon a Lesser Lord Kusanali. And they're talking about their Greater Lord. So, you know, the last Dendro Archon. So let me guess, he did everything just amazing.
Lesser Lord Kusanali that my illness hasn't gotten worse.
Okay, no, he's saying this is good. So they call her Lesser Lord because, you know, the good guy, he all died. And it's like everyone loved him, and they're like, oh, here's this new one. Why should we even care about this new one? I wonder if the Lesser Lord Kusanali is related to the Greater Lord. You know, like, is she a daughter? Probably not. Probably just like, oh, you know, I'm just a replacement. A healthy body should come before everything. Are you alright? Me? I'm fine, completely fine. It's Kumar, my younger brother. His body is frail. He needs to rest and recuperate in a place with a lot of trees. Also, the thing of scales growing on their body. I feel like this reminds me of something. I can't remember, though. Before he fell sick, I used to sell the city and the quarries I hunted. But I have to look after him now, so I rarely leave the village unless it's to get medicine in the city. Sometimes getting ill or not is beyond our control. He's still so young, so I just hope he gets well soon. Things will get better. I know, it's just a polite gesture, but still comforting. Hope Lesser Lord Kusanali will hear our wishes, as my little brother will always praise. That Appa back there sure isn't having a great time. Some research topic on folks' behalf. What's the point of that? What topic? It's about the belief of the children in the forest near Vimana village. According to my influence, it must be because wild vegetables grow luxuriantly here, and they were also anthropomorphized. I don't believe I said that quite right. That's how the children of the forest came to be. Jokes aside, this topic is far less interesting than studying the human body. Studying the human body? No, it isn't as scary as you're thinking. It's just some extended topics on fighting techniques. How must the body be controlled to release unimaginable strength? Aren't you all curious about that? But while I've suggested it a few times, not a single mentor has been willing to approve of it. So I had no choice but to comply with my assignment and research this topic related to folks' behalf. I think this can't be allowed to go on. Someone must let the Academia know that there are many other research directions that are worth our attention. You can do it. Thanks for your encouragement. Knowing that there are still people who share my thoughts raises my confidence again. A researcher should have the courage and determination to speak to their mind. Huh. I wanted to say something. Oh yeah, there's like 42 wolves.